Let's face it, we put Jersey on the map. Now you want to start from the beginning, I'm the guy you want to talk to. Because this whole thing started with me, Tommy DeVito of Belleville, New Jersey. Over 5 decades ago, a group of unknown men from New Jersey sparked a worldwide musical phenomenon selling over 100 million records. The tale of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons begins with luck and ends with humility.
But what 4 guys singing under a street lamp has to teach us is that in the wake of adversity and triumph, friendship is at last a uniquely human characteristic.
And beyond the great music
And fame and fortune
lies the humanity of everyday people, trying to chase their dreams.
The Jersey Boys, the story of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Music lyrics by Bob Guardio and Bob Krug, booked by Marshall Brinkman and Rick Price.
Of course, certain individuals aren't crazy about living in a state where you have to drive through a landfill, next to a dump, next to a sewer, to cheer for a team that's from New York anyways. So it's only natural to want something a little better. You see, if you're from my neighborhood, you got 3 ways out. You could join the army, you could get mobbed up, or you could become a star. It could happen. It did happen. You ask 4 different guys how it happened, and you get 4 different versions.
Earth angel,
Here's where all of them start.
the one I
This kid sings like an
I
angel.
love you forever.
That's our ticket out.
Nevermore.
He's a good kid. Just needs a little, guidance. So I'll make an executive decision to put Frankie in the band. But we gotta find a 4th guy.
I don't want to go back to barber school, Tommy.
Hi, Bob Guardio, final piece of the puzzle. And no matter what Tommy says about pulling me from obscurity, the truth is I had a #1 hit single when I was just 15. Alright, so by 17 I'm just another one-hit wonder. But I never heard a voice like Frankie Valli's. But to just take bars, I knew I needed to write this voice. So after months of waiting for a break, and just 15 minutes before I'm supposed to head over to Frankie's, a song pops into my head. So I write some dummy words down to remember what I did, and that was it. 2 takes on a Sunday afternoon, and the whole world exploded.
Sherry, Sherry, baby, Sherry, Sherry, baby, Sherry, baby, Sherry, baby, Sherry, can you come out tonight? We weren't the Beatles. I mean, our fans never wore flowers in their hair and tried to levitate the Pentagon. I mean, they were the factory workers, the truck drivers, the kids flipping burgers and pumping gas, and that pretty girl behind the counter with the circles under her eyes. See, those were the ones that really got us. That pushed us over the top.
The day after we appear on American Bandstand, we break 1 million!
But the top wasn't enough for us. It all started to fall apart. How much does Tommy owe you?
150,000.
Excuse me?
150 large.
Jesus.
Hi, I'm the 4th guy. They call me Nick. Bob never forgave Tommy. As for me, I let it slide. I mean, we're all in this together, right? Right. Frankie completely froze him out. On stage, off stage, he looked through him like he didn't exist. As for Tommy, he started missing rehearsals, betting on which fly would take off from the windowsill first. And none of us knew how bad it was till Norman Waxman showed up backstage. You think after all that, Frankie would have just cut Tommy loose right then and there? That's what you think. You're not from Jersey.
Put your loving hand out, baby.
Tommy's in a little trouble. I need your help.
I'm begging you. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby.
Stop! Oh, look, this whole thing was a mistake. Begging for help, you make me look like an asshole!
Tommy,
You know, if you weren't for me, you'd be in the trunk of somebody's car with a bullet in your head. Oh, you think it's easy running the group? I'm not saying dealing with the club owners, the managers, the record companies, everyone trying to screw you 5 hours from Sunday.
Look, Tommy, we
But
understand.
I'm the one who held it all together. Me! Tommy DeVito! Shut up!
Tommy, you don't give a shit about the group. You never have. It's always been whatever you've got going, and then there's the group. You never want to rehearse. You drove naked and drinking. You pop out through the ringer and forget about screwing with my head, which you've been doing since day 1. And you know what? The shame of it is, you wouldn't be such a bad musician if you just put in the time. But no, you're always too busy mouthing off.
So this is why you talk to your friends, huh?
Friends! Right. Not one Christmas present. Not one Christmas card. Not one time we're having a meal and you pick up the check. Not one time you ask me how my kids are doing, how I'm doing. God help me, Tommy. Part of me would really like to see you hurt. Look, we're gonna pay back every penny you owe. It's a few $100,000. Look, we got something going here, all right? Took a lot of time and a lot of years. So the group takes the debt. Because we're not going to let it fall apart.
Fine. You know what? Bail me out. It's over anyway. How many more hits do you think you're gonna
Anything
write?
else we should know about?
The taxes.
How much?
$500,000 in that neighborhood.
All right, we take that too. The loan, the taxes, we take it all.
You know, I just realized something. I don't want to be in this group anymore.
Not now, Nicky. I really
Nah,
wanna
forget
do-
that. I want to go home.
What?
I want to go home.
You know, that's a good idea. After the tour,
Hey,
we'll
look,
break
I'm going to
and
make it
show
real
you
easy
that.
for you. I don't want any money. I don't want any side deals. I just want out. I'm not worried. You guys know your talent. You'll never even know I was gone.
Won't you stay just a little bit?
Look, what I'm saying is none of us were saints. But you try selling 100 million records. See how you handle it. Because when you're part of a four-man group and you're Ringo, I'd rather stay home.
All right, so we lost Nicky in the end, but
I figure I've got Bob with me, so everything's gonna be fine.
and then he lays it on me.
All right, so we get two more guys for you out in front, and it's Frankie Valli in the Four
No,
Seasons.
I don't like it.
Why not?
Because you're crapping out on me.
Look, if you want me to stay, I'll
Okay,
stay.
good. I want you to stay.
We'll do better if we work at it from both
But what if they don't
ends.
like me as a singer?
What makes you think they liked you before,
Hey,
huh?
fuck you.
Fuck you!
God, I don't know. I lie awake at nights and I wonder, what the hell happened?